Hi, and welcome to another episode of Out and About with Kaza. I'm Alan Richards, and welcome to everybody in the English-speaking community. Today we have a very special guest, Eric Normandin from the Salle de Spectacle in Richmond. Welcome, Eric.
Hi, Alan. Nice to be here.
Nice to have you. So, first of all, Eric, you're a Normandin. You're from the Richmond area?
No, not really. I've been around in the Gaspé since 2003, but I'm coming from the Eastern Townships, more between Granby, a small village between Granby and Magog.
So I always ask the question, what brought you? Was it work or love?
Yeah, actually it was work at the time. At the time I did my study in forestry engineer.
Okay.
And so I came here to work at the Groupement Forestier Baie des Chaleurs and the active environment in New Richmond. I worked there for a few years. And then after that I kind of picked another road and then did a few things. I've been around the cultural kind of world scene in the Baie des Chaleurs for like 15 years now. I was involved with the journal Cultural Graphici for some times, at the time that it was a cultural journal. And then I also been involved with the show promoter in Carleton, Maximum 90, and then I've worked for the Salle de Spectacle also in the year 2009 and 2010. Then I went to do other things, and now I'm back at the Salle de Spectacle since September of last year, actually.
So that's cool. You came for the trees, but you stayed for the culture.
Yes, absolutely.
And now you're at the Salle de Spectacle. And so the Salle de Spectacle, it's been open for quite a while. I remember.
Yeah. It was inaugurated in '91, I believe.
1991.
So for more than 30 years now, and now the city of New Richmond is operating the Salle de Spectacle since 2009.
Okay, so it actually belongs to the
Yes. We are kind of a municipal cultural venue. Yeah.
Right on. And you guys do all sorts of different types of shows, right? You do music.
Music, theater, dance. When I say music, like it's mostly we talking about like more classical music, but some blues is kind of in the category of music, blues or folk or any other type of music like that. We do what we say like more chanson, like so for singers, so like pop music, you know what I say? Popular music. So we do that too. Dance, classical, sometimes we have opera. We also have a lot of shows for the kids, for family. We mainly present like 40s shows per year from September to June.
Oh, wow.
So we don't do shows in the summer. There's so many things to do in the summer, so
it's nice finally in the summer. We don't want to be inside, we want to be outside.
And there's so many other organizations that present shows.
So you do 40 shows between September and June?
Yes, and I mean a little more, because in the 40 shows that I'm talking about, I was not inferring about some shows that we do for the schools. Okay. So that's something that we're very proud of. We present shows for every age of school, like from kindergarten to high school, and so we're involved with the Centre de Service Scolaire René Lévesque, so the school. We say school board, but I guess it's the so the school board, the French school boards. But we're also in touch with the high school of New Richmond, and I'm working on trying to reach to the Eastern Shore School Board too. I'm working on meeting with them eventually to try to do some things with them too, because we would like to be able to offer shows to the English.
It's very cool, and that's why, of course, you're here today. Is you're trying to make those bridges into the English-speaking community, because we know about it's a regional Salle de Spectacle, right?
Yes,
it's for the entire region.
Of course.
But maybe sometimes the English-speaking community would weren't always coming to all of your shows. So now it's a chance for us to find out more about it. And it sounds like you have a wide variety of shows of different music and talent, old and young, different tastes. And so if I was an English speaker, there would be an opportunity that I wouldn't, even if I didn't speak French, I would still be able to enjoy some shows.
Of course, because we do some dance shows, for example, dance shows that have no text, no words. We have also many, mostly Anglophone or English language musician coming in. Like if I'm just thinking this in this season we have Matt Lang, which unfortunately is sold out. But I mean it's a well-known musician, all singing in English. We have also in June, our last show of the season is called Guitar Story 2, which is a tribute to the best guitars and guitarists of the last 100 years. Oh, cool. So it's a band. There are five. There are three guitarists, one bassist, and a drummer. There's also one singer. And then they're gonna play like kind of lots of different medleys, covering like 100 years of guitar, all the best songs, some and different genre also. So you have kind of a funk medley, a metal medley, a country medley, cool. Rock, pop, jazz, progressive music, like playing more or less like some around 60 different songs. Wow. Just but like I say, some medley, but it's kind of it's a concentrated music history lesson about guitar. I mean, all the best songs, the best solos that we all heard, like Comfortably Numb, for example, or Hotel California, or songs like some Leonard Skinner songs, or George Thorogood, Johnny Cash. There's all these kind of artists, the greatest guitarists, like Jimi Hendrix, for example. So they play all kind of these songs
great
from
for
them.
People who love guitar music,
yeah.
Or those who play, and those like me who just play air guitar. It sounds like a really cool show.
Yeah, and it's amazing because these guys are just awesome musicians too. And the way they build the show, the way they integrated all these musics, all these songs, it's very like I said, it's like drinking a concentrated juice. I mean, it's just it's just overwhelming. And something very nice about that show is that they give away every show. They give away a guitar.
Wow!
Like live, like they give away in the people in the audience. So a guitar that they play during the show, and then they give it away to someone, a lucky one in the audience at the end of the show.
Do you have to be able to play, or they just say, hey,
no. It's just like during the show they have a little happening. They say like connect you to this kind of web page, and then you give your address, your email address, and then you're up in the contest. At the end of the show, they just.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's very nice. And so, but like I say, like to answer more of your question, I mean, if we look at the past programmation, like we had recently Bobby Bazzini, Voivod, the legendary metal music band from Quebec. Steve Hill came also. We had the Iron Maiden tribute. We had amazing U2 tribute too. Cool. So
just recently, Shayna Hayes from
of course. How can I forget Shayna Hayes with an unforgettable evening we had with her in our we have the big room, the big set of the spectacle that we present our largest show there, but we also have a smaller venue just in the kind of the lobby of the salle de spectacle, where we can present more like intimate artists, intimate shows. So like Shayna Hayes was there, was awesome.
Such a great venue to be close, and you can interact with the artist. And I've seen a couple shows in that venue, and so that's really cool. And let's talk about you talked about families and kids, and so do you just do for schools, or can you have shows that families could buy tickets to and take their kids to see?
No, we have open shows for the families and the younger generations. Sometimes it's puppets, that sometimes we have also more kind of a theater thing of shows. If I look at our actual programmation, we have three shows that are aiming at the younger generation. The first one is called Le Livre Magique, which is a Quebec original creation that involves the most of the classical fairy tales, stories of the fairy tales, and like the princess, mostly princess stories. And there's a dance and singing at the show. So for all the families who has younger girls or boys who are a lot into princess, like you'll see in front of you'll see a real dressed princess that are singing and dancing with you. So I've met with the comedians and the artists from the shows. I met with them, and their costumes they're just mind-blowing. I mean, they are the princess, So it's great for the artists. For that show, they come outside after they come to meet with the audience after the show, so you can get your picture with your favorite princess. Nice. There's Aladdin, also kind of a personnage, character. Yeah. There's an Aladdin character also in that story, in that show. So that's one show. We have another show. We have two other shows that are in French, but it can be also very interesting for families, for Anglophone families that want to integrate or get their children or family into French, to try to integrate it in some French situation or shows, and because it's very it's not like not
boring.
It's not boring, and it's not like Shakespeare kind of thing, So the first show is called Cadeau, so gift, and it's a story of a sister. That the two main characters, they're called sister and brother. Okay. So and they interact with each other. They talk about some people they met. They ask lots of questions, and they talk about words. For example, there's a moment in the show. It's about joy. So, what is joy? What that represents, And so, and another moment of the show, they talk about. One character talks about her grandfather who died, and they brought the ashes to the sea, and then she says something like, "I understood now what infinite means, because they spread the ashes to the sea, which is infinite." So it's poetic. It's very nice. It talks about a lot of things.
And even if they don't understand all of the text, it's just to be able to see those types of shows and
because
experience.
And the sister and the brother, of course, they interact, they fight like real. You just have two a big person playing a young sister and a young brother interacting together. Everybody knows what a sister-brother relationship can be at a younger age. So that's what you have. It's very funny. It's very
cool. I think we could probably spend a couple hours talking about all the shows. But if the people at home wanted to find out more about what shows are coming up, buy tickets and that kind of stuff, you obviously have a website, I guess.
Of course, yeah. So it's spectacle.newrichmond.com. So spectacle with an S, newrichmond.com. So all the information are there. It's in French, but if you ever have you want to have more information, don't hesitate to directly email us at my address is communications@spectacnourishment.com, but it's on the website you can find the address. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. You can directly text us also in English if you have any questions. We're bilingual. I mean, I'm bilingual, not totally bilingual, but I can.
Try.
We can talk, and then we also are a person at the ticket office, ticket counter also is but you can buy online, of course. So
I think the message is just reach out. Everybody's welcome, and especially the English-speaking community and the First Nations community.
Totally.
So thank you very much for coming to tell us about the Salle de Spectacle, and hopefully we'll be able to do more things CASA and the Salle de Spectacle, but hopefully the English-speaking community will start to turn out as well. Tune in next time for Out and About with CASA, and keep up to breast on what's going on. There's going to be some exciting things happening this year. This is CASA's 50th anniversary year, and so keep in touch. We're going to have a lot more interesting things to come. Thank you for coming in. We'll see you next time.